최고.
Hey guys, so I basically just settled in back home after a weekend at Gamescom. In full honesty, this was my first convention of any kind ever, so I was quite overwhelmed with the magnitude of the place. I remember clearly believing that the entire convention would only take place in one hall, but I soon found out that it was in all 11 halls, just filled up with stuff and games and people. So many people. But seriously, everywhere I went was just packed with people and the queues were insane. Luckily, I had a time slot for Heart of Thorns, or else I probably wouldn't have played a single thing there, even though a lot of it looked really cool. I'm just not a huge fan of queue times.
Okay, take the stacks, 4 stacks, and I got the freeze. Don't freeze her. Don't freeze her. It's mine. It's mine. It's so mine. Yes!
My friend whom I went there with, who also plays Guild Wars 2, actually managed to stick through the pain of standing in line for hours on end for a few things. But as most of you guys know, I literally only play Guild Wars 2, so that was the booth I mainly circulated, where I got to meet and chat with some of the devs, which was really awesome because, well, I know these guys by name and appearance. These guys that put in so many of their hours into the game that I just throw my hours at. But I never expected any of the devs to actually know me and what I do, so I was quite surprised whenever any of them recognized me. Then again, that went for anyone really. I've never actually been at a scene where people would come up to me and be like, "Hey, Deroir," and I would be like, "Hey, you." And yeah, that was how I met some of you guys. Kidding aside, I really appreciated people coming up to me just to say hi or encourage my work. It really meant a lot to me. Also, I got to meet and say hi to a lot of the community content creators. I especially got to spend quite some time with Mr. Mighty Teapot himself. All in all, I felt quite at home with my fellow gamers there, and I had a really awesome time. So much so that I actually spontaneously went and got an afternoon ticket for Saturday, just out of nowhere, to watch the WTS Grand Final. Sadly, through it all, I got no extra juicy secrets for you guys, but I did get a whole bunch of swag with me. A couple of these super hot t-shirts. Yay. A few of these cool keychains, notebook, really cool, and a mouse pad, which is now turned on its head. Yay. All of which I might possibly give out in the future for a competition or something for you guys. But for now, that's all I have for you guys this time. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the mists.